Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kasa podcast. Today, I'm super excited because, man, we've got everybody in the house. Did I say everybody? No, it's just me. I am having no guest on the show today. I'm going to do a one-man show. Um, I'm going to have a social debate all by myself. You guys know it's not going to be able to happen. I have Chris in the building. I've got Nagwe in the building, and we're about to get down. It's a social debate, right? Last week we ended our show with a wonderful social debate where we're talking about the changing systems and the changing ecosystem and how we have to change to adapt to this new world, right? We're talking about the gym and everything. Nag wasn't here. Last week I had Nana in the building. I had Nadekia. I had Prime. Chris and Nag were like, no, listen, we have real debates to go, guys. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing, by the way?
Yeah,
We're
we're
doing
good, we're
good.
good. And you?
Doing good.
I'm good. I'm good. Guess what? Today, the first person to show up on the stream, I'm not even going to. It's a coded man. The coded man himself was the first in. Um, Jane is also here. Jane, I'm not going to tell everybody what you did, but Prime is here, guys. We're about to get in. Reyes, hey Blinks, nice to have you on the show, guys. We're about to dive in. Last week we ended our show with a small social debate. What do people do when you're in the gym and you see someone struggling? Do you step in? Do you help? The whole social media, TikTokers, Instagrammers, all these live streams. I'm sure someone is probably recording Kasa in the gym. Nat, I'd start with you.
Okay.
What do we do? What do we do when we see someone in the gym having a hard time? Do we step in?
Yeah, you have to step in, to help the person because you might not know what the next day will be your turn. You understand me? So to to overlook certain things, I think you should it. We in gym we need to be our each other help keeper. How do they put it? Like each other help
Each other's
keeper. You
keeper.
understand? Yeah. So although we have gym instructors and blah blah blah, but if the instructors are busy and you see your fellow man struggling with a metal or a weight, then you have to help the person.
You have to help.
Yeah.
It's very different from what we had last week. But I'll go to Chris. Chris, do you also share the same opinion? Do you think people should help?
For me, I think based on what's going on now,
Mhm.
helping is very tricky. You you might not know what might happen next. So for me, I'll
Mhm.
just alert the appropriate authorities.
Mm.
So
Mm.
if there's a gym instructor or there are some, I don't know, when you go to some gyms, there are monitors who go around and then check if everything is going on right.
Okay.
You just alert the person and then you do that. For helping, I don't think I can do that.
I think last week that was a lot of that was I think the general consensus. I think it was only Nane Uku who didn't believe, or Benzi who didn't believe we should alert our authorities. I think everybody is becoming, we're getting to the point where people are like, listen, you need help, I'd call help, right? People would just call the people in charge to come help. But we know how untimely that can be. I mean, think about it. There's someone on the bench press, they're midway through their set, right? And they're really struggling. The plates are falling off. By the time you go to the front desk and alert the gym officer, or the people in charge, the staff at the gym, wouldn't it be a little too late? Would that really be helpful?
So let me take this one. When you go to the gym or if you're a regular person in the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know your regular weights, right? The regular weights you can go for.
Okay.
And if you want to try something new, I've seen on countless occasions where people who want to try out new weights and they come to the gym alone, they call maybe other people in the gym to, oh, can you please, yeah, just stand behind me and then help me if I'm finding it difficult. That is a better way to go about it, right? Like you alert someone, oh, I want to try this, so just be behind me, and then if I'm finding it difficult, you can help. I think that is the best way. to go about it since you are a regular person in the gym. If you're a first timer, you have to be careful. Like, I don't think you should just go and just be lifting any weight if you're a first timer. But if you're a regular person, I think the best thing to do is to alert someone to be behind you to help you if there's a problem. That's it.
That's interesting. Nag, I can see you might have your own. What do you think?
Yeah. But Kojo, let's agree on this. Like, I'm a regular person. You understand me? I hate in the gym. I was healthy when I was going. You understand me? I was healthy at home when I was going to gym. You understand? But who knows? You understand me? That's the regular way that I will be lifting. But who knows? I might pass out. You understand me? Like, unfortunately, it can happen. You understand me? So I think maybe the normal way that I'm lifting, that I don't need any instructor, but who knows? You understand me? That a situation might happen. You understand me? So if you see your fellow man, passing out or trying to, survive or trying to, escape from the accident, you understand me? So you have to, be quickly and support the person. You understand me? Just a little hand. You understand me? Yeah.
Just a little hand sometimes goes a long way to saving lives in the gym. Listen, like I agree with you, Nag. Even the most adept gym users, right? People who know what they're doing there. Accidents can happen. It can be a slight adjustment of your posture. There can be something, like you can slip. Things can happen where even those who think they know what they're doing can run into some trouble. And so, yes, I completely agree that, things can change, right? Nothing is constant. And so, yes, things can change and people can have a hard time in the gym. Things can be difficult. So stepping in could be. But not as much as we all want to keep people safe, what do you say about your self-preservation, like your intentions? And I want us to look at this from the what we've seen standpoint, right? We've seen videos go viral where the intentions of the person who is in the video is not captured. It's only the action, right? So you see a young man trying to slipping and falling in a gym, and you try to reach out and you help the person, but unfortunately you grab certain unacceptable parts of the person, right? It's an accident. You're not planning or thinking fully about this. How do we explain this away, right? So your intentions are almost never captured. So if you're thinking about, I don't want to go viral, I don't want to be the next viral thing, what do you do? Wouldn't calling someone be your only option?
Yeah, and Kujo, there's a way of helping others. You understand? We have accidents that need a technical attention. You understand? And we have a accident or help that need immediate attention. You understand? Like how I was explaining, like somebody is trying to lift a weight and he's struggling to put the weight at the maybe the person is recording, you understand me, and you are in there. You shouldn't overlook, like, no, the guy is struggling. Forget about the video. Have humility in you. You understand? We have to. We are all like a gym center is like a family.
Okay.
It's a family. You understand me? So we have to have humility. Like, no, forget about the video. Just help the person. You understand me? And that's all. And everybody will know that, no, you were trying to help. It's not your intention, like trying to, misbehave there. You understand me?
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to continue the conversation, but something amazing just happened, guys. While we were talking about the gym and everything, right? And Nano for you was like, listen, I just got back from the gym. I have to join this gym conversation. So Nana for you joined us mid conversation, which is amazing. Nana, you're really welcome to the show. We're still having the conversation from last week, and we're going to continue. We're continuing our debate. And I think you've heard most of what has been going on. I know you've been following the stream, but we're still on the gym, to do or not to do, to help or not to help. And with all the videos and all that, Nag is telling us, listen, forget what shows up in the video. You do your good Samaritan's job. At the end of the day, hey, you might trend for the wrong reasons. People might say whatever, but it's fine. I don't think Chris would agree with this premise. Chris, do you think?
I mean,
What do
he
you
said
think?
something about we are the gym, we are family. If we are family, I don't think we'll be having this conversation.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
So we truly are
because
not a family in the gym.
no. Because if we are family, why will people bring out videos trying to say people are, I mean, have the wrong intentions and people are staring, people are doing that? If we are family in the gym, I don't think that will be happening. So I'll just say you should be careful on the kind of help you want to give out. If you know the help is beyond you or it needs an expert, you have to just, I mean, like I said, call the gym instructor or, I mean, those who monitor the gym space.
Okay.
If it is a very, I don't know, if the accident is very immediate, sometimes you can't even save the situation. It happens before you even get there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it is hitting the person, it's not you. So you just have to take your time.
Oh my god. Oh my. Wait. We have to put this in a shed. So you're saying whatever is going on, whatever equipment it is hitting the person and not you. So you just...
Yeah, because the person is struggling with the weight, right? And what makes you think you can lift the weight from the person? You understand?
Okay.
You can go in with the intention of helping, but you end up rather hurting the person.
Hurting the person. It is
Yeah,
hitting the
so-
person and not you guys.
Yeah, so we just learn from that.
That is a Chris code. Last week we had Nanashios codes. We've always had NAG codes. Chris also has come up with his code. In the gym, if someone is dropping something and something is hitting someone, listen, it is hitting the person, not you. Learn to mind your business. I have a question though, guys. A question is coming in the chat, and if you're in the live chat, I really want to know what you think. I know a lot of people are telling us what they think. I'm going to go through a couple of the chats, right? But I really want to know, and then we're going to address some of the comments in the chat, right? Bernard is asking, I think the issue is not about what they should do to avoid being in such a situation. Is what they do if there's already an accident. We're going to come down to that. We're going to come down to what happens when the accident is already on your head. Not before, not trying to intervene before the accident occurs. But I would have to read a few more comments. So GH Phila is saying, check if other more qualified people are around. Offer what you know and be careful. You can be accused of battery or assault, and that's key, right? If you really mess up, you can be accused of so many things in the gym. Your intention to help someone can lead you into a lot of hot water. It's very important. Dache Hine says, hello everyone. Hello Dache. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying strong. Sending love your way, man. Not to get into a lot of things, but we're thinking about you here on the show. Jane is saying Mr. Nag is cracking people up out there. If you're a boy who refuses to show up on the show, like GH Villa said, she made some money and now she's decided she doesn't need a Kasa podcast money. Not that we have any to give anyways. We can look at that too, Bernard. We are yet to decide if we go ahead to help or mind our business. Yes, like Bernard, we're going to come to your question. What happens after the accident? Now we're thinking of the before. Once the accident happens, like Chris said, it hit them, not me. But we'll come back to that. That is saluting Nag. Bernard, for those of you who don't know Bernard, that's Lelo 1. So you can get familiar with Lelo. It's just like how to tackle fire outbreaks. If it's within your means to put it out, you put it out or alert the professionals. If you're not 100% sure you can put it out, you alert the professionals. Interested. But that is like assess the situation. If you can, help. Listen, if you're done helping, you still alert the officials. Listen, this guy's really struggling. I help him put the weight down, but somebody should pay mind to him. If you're not 100% sure you can help, I'll call the staff, and it's very good advice. It's helping us really understand what to do, assess the situation, know what you can do, know your limits, and decide. Right? Has not heard of Cassidy Boone case. I don't know about the Cassidy Boone case myself, but Nak, have you heard of that case?
I don't even know that. Yes.
Yeah, we should familiarize ourselves with that. Dachihina is asking Ira if she's okay. Ira, I think Ira is okay. She's asking us very tough cases here. She's a lawyer, I guess. So, Nak, if you need a lawyer, you can talk to Erika. Ghana fella, imagine offering to help and having to be careful. I think it will suck. Nani, if you're no matter what your intentions are, you really have to be careful. I mean, whether or not you help, you still have to be careful. The fact that you're coming to help me doesn't mean you shouldn't be careful, right? And especially after the incident has happened, or especially after the accident has occurred, your help can endanger me, right? And Amanda is saying, so where do we draw the line? Amanda, that's the question for the gods. That's why we're here. We're trying to find out where to draw the line. I'm sure Nana would have some arguments for us. We're going to go to Nana and then we'll dive into where do we draw the line? Do I step in? Do I not? Do I mind my business? Do I, it's so many things. Offer immediate help and call a professional. You may save a life. That's what Jane is saying. If you have something to offer it, and then still go on and alert the professionals, you might save lives. I think the arguments that have been presented so far in the debate, Chris is saying, listen, call the officials. If something happens, it happened to the unfortunate person under the weight, not you. It didn't hit you. Now you're saying, listen, help. Even the professionals can guess things wrong. So listen, if you can help. And I think in the chat, the consensus has been, look at the situation, do a good analysis, do a good evaluation. If you have something to offer that would save the person from the accident, you go ahead and do it. If not, I think call the professional is that one thing that seemed to be consistent in almost all the arguments. Nana Ofori, I want to come to you since you haven't told us anything yet. Nana, we mind our business?
Yeah.
Nana, before you say anything, listen. You need a gun license to be on my show. You cannot come and show all those guns on my show. Next time you have to wear a hoodie. Now I have decreed wear a hoodie. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Like for the safer side, I wanted to wear a sweater.
You should.
For some reasons, my woman told me to wear something. We are in the summer, and I don't want.
And I just wants us to know that he has a woman. You don't have to rub it in. It's okay. Let's get back to the question.
Anyway, shout out to her. She's right here. So, ma'am, when you can cry, so the thing is, I have 3 notes which is being written because this is educated platform and we are educating masses. So. My first question is your reasons for going to the gym. Before you enter the gym, you have to know your reasons for going there. 1, I go to the gym to build my muscles. Others also go there to do cardio. You can ride a bicycle, you can just go there and do your own thing, right? But when situations like this happen, we have some kind of jovial term called who sent you. Now, who sent you? Some people, when it comes to weightlifting, they are beginners. Others too are like they are just in the middle, which they've started, but they want to upgrade themselves. Maybe from 1 plate to 1.5 plates, they want to, get there. So with those people, you can look at them from afar and see if they need help. You can approach them. But I always say that man know thyself. Man must always know him or herself. Before you enter the gym, you for know the kind of weight you for lift. I cannot just go there and carry 45 kilos to 45 kilos, which is 180 kilo, and I'll just go there under the bench, try lifting it. You have to know that that is a risk. And maybe the one being under the bench might be stronger than me trying to give a help. You understand? And by helping, you have to be very technical because already you are not a gym instructor. Maybe the person who needs that your help, you rather need help more than him. So you have to think whether you'll be helping with the metal or maybe helping with the body. And when you go to gym, there's two forms of training. One, you deal with metal. Two, body balancing. So you have to hold the body and straighten the body whilst the person is trying to lift or the person is trying to bring the metal down. But where the problem comes is when you are holding the body to help. And by holding the body to help, we have two things in common. It's either you grab him or her by the back, or you grab him or her by the front. By grabbing her by the back, there's two things involved. It's either the weight will lie on you.
It's okay. I'm begging you. No, please. At this point, there's nothing involved. I think we will end it.
Now, before inappropriate, body handling will come inside. You have to know that there are two things involved.
Oh my God.
By helping the person from the back, already her back is facing you. So all the places that is
very good. Relax. At this point, the debate. For those of you who do not know much about the Ghanaian language, I'm going to do a literal translation from my language. Nana, the conversation has correct hand inside.
Okay.
One man commonizing some. You're trying to have a debate, and Nana is like, there are two things involved. Either you stand at the back or you stand at the front. Nana, by the time you're done explaining the kind of help we're offering, I'm sure YouTube will shut down this channel and be like, you people cannot live stream again. But I can see where you're going.
Yeah.
Right. It's what posture, what position are you going to put yourself in? And I think the reason this matters, the reason why this matters is the fact that if something is seen on video and it can be detrimental to your image, it can send out bad signals. It actually depends on what exactly is in the video. Because if there's a video that goes viral and it's Chris just running to help someone lift some bench from, some weight off herself while she's doing a bench press, it might not be as deadly as Nana is saying. Two things involved. A woman doing her squats and Chris runs away and stands behind her, grabs her by inappropriate places and tries to help her. That viral video would be very different from the first one. So Nana has drawn our attention to what kind of help. If I'm helping someone put down a barbell, a dumbbell, it's not as dangerous as helping someone do a squat by standing behind him or her, groping them, and it can look very bad. And Nana, I do get your point. I think you really have brought things into focus. Like we're looking at more broadly helping people in the gym. It's not for Nana. So am I right to say for you, it's not whether or not to help, it's what kind of help are you going to provide?
Exactly, and how the approach, for the help. Because a person who is struggling at the gym is like somebody in an ocean or river drowning.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
The person is already frustrated. The person really want to be free. You understand? So when you are rescuing somebody in maybe swimming pool or maybe a river on an ocean, the
Mhm.
person is desperate. If you don't take care, you would rather get drowned.
Yeah, yeah,
You
absolutely.
understand? They just want to
Absolutely.
get on you to come up.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
let's say the metal is on me and you are trying to help me out. Before
Like,
you realize, you might rather watch your feet. You
and
really have
yeah.
to watch before you realize all the metal will even fall on your feet. So even approaching the situation, you have to know where to stand, where to position yourself, so that you will not also get hurt.
Injured.
You understand? Get
Absolutely.
injured. Yeah. Already, I always used to argue with my friends that when we are working in a warehouse, we
Mhm.
try to wear steel toes. I
Mhm.
don't understand the logic. When we go to the gym, we put on running shoes because we are going to deal with metals.
Metals. Ah, that's true.
And even some warehouses, we deal with boxes, and I don't know where the box will fall on my, But
True,
at the
true.
gym, we are dealing
Mhm.
with metals,
Metals there.
45 kilos, 30 kilos,
Mhm.
which can land you at the emergency ward
Yeah,
and stuff. But we put on running shoes.
absolutely.
So be
Yeah.
careful when helping and position yourself well.
I completely agree with you, Nana, and I love the education you gave, and I'm going to go through some of the chat because I've been here smiling and laughing because the chat is going wild. Prince started laughing out loud. Um, if you're was like, "Oh my God, Nana, Nana!" In fact, it's Prime is like, "Nana is killing me, Nana, please." Nana, I'm dying. It's like, Nana, you just started, and everybody's like, my friend. And people could see it coming. People could see it coming. Like as Nana was getting progressively into, as he was progressing through the motions, everybody was like, "Ah, it looks like we know where this one is headed." Cecilia, Jane is just laughing. Um, Bernard said, "Grab from behind." Nana, you did drop some terms. I'm sure we're getting some Nanasha's codes today. Yeah, Prime, I can't help it. That's what I feel your boy is saying. The world is going crazy and it's scary. Yes, Erika, the world indeed is going crazy. And from what Nana described, I'm not surprised the world is going crazy because, boy, if you're going to be going to grab people from behind, the world would indeed go crazy. What's happening? Dache Hine is also laughing. Nana, we beg, we won't help again. So people have decided they're not going to help again because from the way you were describing it, there are always two things involved. I think that's going to be the Nana show school today. There are always two things involved. The way Nana was breaking it down with the two things involved, something had to go down. We're actually sorry for wanting to help. Nana, you've discouraged people. You've successfully won everybody into Chris's camp. Now nobody is going to help. He has a point. Something small can turn into a major problem or harassment, right? And that's absolutely true. GHL is saying this is why some of us just do household chores, play outside, play hide and seek, and play hide and seek for exercise. So GHL is like instead of going to the gym to be accidentally harassed or groped by someone walking by, he's just going to play hide and seek, run outside, and do household chores. I think science of there's a new paper that's coming out by Nana Furi et al that says that washing dishes can be very good for your biceps. Just wash the dishes every day. So yeah, GH Fila is ahead of the curve there. He is certainly ahead of the time. GH Fila, this is exactly why I don't go to the gym. If you're a boy, that is not why you don't go to the gym. Young woman, this is not why you don't go to the gym. Don't let me put you on blast here. Destination is your job. I would leave that for you to come and do. Prime is still laughing. GH Villa, that message was not for you. We know you live in the gym. You are not one of us. GH Villa, she's been lying. She's not been going to the gym. If you're a boy, gave up on the gym just like she gave up on the podcast. She doesn't show up to the gym. She doesn't show up on the podcast. Nobody knows where she is. One day she's in Dubai. The next day she's in China. Nobody knows where Ifya is. But we're going to continue the conversation. Now we know what goes on in the gym and how to help, but the new social normal, the new normal, has extended beyond the gym. People bring in their phones and their cameras to the gym. Personally, it's very annoying to me. To me, I think, like Nana is saying, this is a place which should be treated like a factory floor or something. People are here working hard. We're sculpturing bodies here, and you need closed-toe shoes. You need some steel-toe boots to come in here because we're dealing with like heavy metals and a lot of things. But we don't do that, and now people work out like for 20 minutes and take like 60-minute videos. We all see that, and I know Nana is a big culprit of this. I've been seeing his workout videos and see who is talking. Look up who is talking. The guy who just posted gym. I'm not even going to go into that. But outside the gym, do people have this thing where no matter what's happening, people are taking out their phones and they're recording? So someone might be slipping and falling. Someone might be doing something, and instead of people trying to help, offering a hand, they have their phones out and they are recording because that is going to go live on their Facebook. Someone would be falling down the stairs and people would record it in slow-mo so you can see how every tumble crashed the person. With all these, and I think it's mainly driven by the need to put content out. Chris, what do you think? Should people be allowed to enjoy their privacy and not have all cameras pointing at them when they're going through, hard times, or it's fine to record?
It depends on the situation. I don't know, but sometimes. I mean, we enjoy these funny videos on social media, enjoy them, we laugh about it and all that. But for me, I think the only time I will agree to recording is maybe during a crime or something. Yeah, it might aid in investigation or help catch the culprit or something like that. For me, I only lean towards when it involves crime. Yeah, that's when maybe it's good to record. Like that's what I'll lean towards.
I'm not sure if I get you right, but you're telling me if I see a crime happening, who cares about 911? Take out your phone and start recording.
No. I mean, you do the needful first. I mean, you call 911.
You still call the professionals.
Yeah, you have to call the professionals.
Okay, and then you record.
Yeah, you record. It's but you have to hide and record.
wait. Now that is funny because I've seen people record like armed robberies, like a woman is getting attacked, and people are recording. Nobody's stepping in, nobody's helping. Nobody's Batman or Superman trying to intervene, but they are recorded. Like 50 people have their phones out. You're saying call 911. Hey, there's a robbery in progress at this place, and once you're done, hang up and record.
Exactly. These recordings have helped lots of people. With this with police brutality and highway robbery, shoplifting, and all those things. I mean, it has helped the investigation and then also assessing the situation well. Where if videos weren't presented, the case might go, in another direction. So sometimes recording helps in these kind of cases. Yeah.
Interesting. So now you're basically saying there's no right to privacy. Just take the phone and record. Armed robbers need privacy too. If they are committing their crime, if they are shoplifting, can they shoplift in peace? Why do you have to record it? Okay, Nag, what do you think?
Okay. People use their phone to record so many things, and I think sometimes you are invading people's privacy. You understand me? For instance, in gym, let me use gym as an example. Like, people will see a lady with a curved shape, with a big back. You understand me? They will try to, take a record the way the girl is running on the. You understand me? Trying to, show, how do you call it? Like, you are trying to, body shaming. How do you, like, I just don't understand. I don't know how to put it in English. You understand me? So, like, people use their phone to record certain things, which is not, good, without the person notice. And in gym or swimming, there are some places that you, even if you send your phone there, they wouldn't allow you because of you will be invading people's privacy and certain things. You understand? Like swimming, I'll use mine for example. The last time I went to swimming pool with my phone, and I was using iPhone 8 Plus, so it's water resistant, so I can dive in and and swim with it and be videoing, so it wouldn't spoil. You understand? At the moment I entered the water with my phone, the guy called me to take the phone from me. You understand? Meaning taking a video of the ladies in. You understand me? The perception is there. You understand me? I may take a video which is not good. You understand me? So yeah. So taking a video at certain place, maybe it's not good. Yeah.
I think I lean your way on this, right? I think I don't know, but personally, it's becoming unbearable. Like people have their phones out everywhere, like a funeral. Like there's some things that do not need to be on social media. Like a few days ago, there was a very unfortunate incident where the former prime minister of Japan was shot, and people had their phones out and were recording. I'm like, what happened to like even when you're set to record something, like back in the day, right? Good friends, when they're recording something and there's a slip up, you see, we would all drop the camera, right? We record the good and drop the bad. But these days, people sort out the bad. They go looking for the bad. They actually are waiting for something bad to happen so that they can record it. And I'm like with Nag, I think it's phones and cameras all over the place. It's becoming a menace to society. I think it's even why we're having the gym conversation, right? Nana, for you, what do you think? Do we have to put our phones up and record everything? What happened to privacy?
People should understand that that particular place we are entering is public. The privacy ends after you leave your living room or your bedroom.
Interesting.
That is why when situation happens, we say, oh, he was at that public facility. Gym is public facility. We have private pool and we have public pool. You understand? And our current life, how we are living, we can never do away with social media. Social media currently has employed, direct and indirect, has employed a lot of people, youth. Whether you qualify or you don't qualify, you become employed with no certificate. It's all about creativity. But your creativeness cannot also be my disadvantage. We have to understand that. Now, going into the gym, we have something coincidence. I might be doing my own thing. Like when I go to the gym, I try to take pictures to see my own personal improvement. I started from the first week. Second week, I have to see how I'm developing. Third week, I have to keep records. So I will be flexing in front of the mirror to be taking personal selfies, if possible, some walking videos. Whilst I will be doing that, you might also have your own problem, which coincidentally I might capture you. So when the situation happened and they need an incident report, my video that I coincidentally captured can be used for the incident report for the gym instructors. And we have deliberate videos, like the way Nag was saying. You've seen the girl trying to ride that bicycle or being on the treadmill or doing the squatting. By your own conscience, you are rather figuring some things in your mind. You think that the posture, the body, how the lady is doing the thing, you have to capture something. So that is deliberate. That one, somebody can even see you from afar, deliberately knowing what you are doing. That no, this guy is snapping this girl. you can be in trouble for that, right? Good. So you have to know how to use your camera whilst you are in the gym. People use it for deliberate purposes. They've seen some nice, curvy women and they want to take a snap. But at the end of the day, you have to think that some of these nice, curvy women and nice, good-looking women also motivate some of us to keep on going to the gym. So you cannot spoil the market for us.
Hold up.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Nobody wants to.
They abuse the opportunity, you know. Some people abuse it. You can look, but don't capture.
Nana doesn't hear I beat.
I get you.
Okay. So Nana made a good point. I want us to, and I think Chris, it supports your argument somehow. If the intent of your video, if the person committing the crime, the person, like if I went to a store, right, to show people the cheapest items to buy in a shop, like I have a promotion with them, so I go and I'm on the shelves, we're going through the aisles, like basically pointing out to these things, and behind me we see someone palm something from the shelf and put it in their pocket, and that video comes out and people see this person. Clearly, the intent of the video was not to capture the shoplifting, but like Nana said, in an incident report, that can be used as evidence, right? However, as much as I would agree with that, I still don't know about if it's a public space, you can't be afforded some privacy. I'm not a big fan of saying, hey, you can't have privacy because you're in a public space. So everybody can, because I'm sure, Nano, for you, if something happened to you, like, you go to the gym, you capture things and you're capturing your progress and everything. But I'm sure there have been times you've probably accidentally fallen or, done a workout wrong or not taken the... If I came in there and I recorded that and put it on my media, and you're like, oh, Kojo, would you take it down? Like, hey, you were in a public space. There's nothing like privacy. I don't think you'd agree with that, would you?
No,
So there's still some level of privacy, even in a public space. Like, for example, Chris is a very good friend of mine. Chris often falls a lot. He will be walking and he'll just fall. His feet are not firmly planted on the ground. He cannot walk. He just falls all over. As a good friend of Chris, I never capture those parts, right? I would watch the part where he's doing his action and he has this sexy walk he has going. But whenever he falls, I don't capture it. If Nag follows us every day and captures every time Chris falls, just because Chris was walking on the market square or he was walking in the city square, I don't think it would be fair to say there's nothing like privacy. We can even sue Nag for the content, right? And so I get the coincidence argument. You're recording your video, suddenly Chris falls, you clip that part, it's funny, we all laugh about it on social media. And I'm a terrible person for laughing, but I see some of these videos on Twitter and I'm like, man, it's funny. Like, And so I get the coincidence argument, but for the most part, I think I side with Nag. I think we should learn to drop the camera and even enjoy the moment. Sometimes it's so annoying. You go to a concert and nobody's enjoying the concert. We're all recording it for our Instagram live people, right? And so, Nag,
and even though when you record and you are posting it, maybe it captures things that you need not to, capture, you understand? And you know that the thing that capture was bad. When posting it, you can make that side blur. You understand me? You understand? You can blur that side. You understand me? To protect the person's image. Like for example, I'm in a dress room. Dress room at gym, people go. You understand me? Yeah. Lose themselves. You understand me? So I'm there in the mirror capturing myself, and it captures somebody at my back. You understand me? And I want to post it. At least I shouldn't post it because it captures the person. You understand me? Like you have to, blur that place. You have to do some editing before it gets into the social media. You understand me? You understand me? Or
Yeah.
not to post it, because when you post it and the person sees it's you, he can see you for that. You understand me?
Absolutely.
Though it's unfortunately, but it was not in your intention. But you posting it, you saw it before posting
You
it,
posted it,
meaning it is your intention to post it.
Interesting.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because before you post it, the Instagram or the Twitter will make you sure that, no, are you going to post this? And you click on tweet, so it tweeted. You understand me? So meaning you've already confirmed it that you want to post it, and you posted it. You understand me? So yeah, that's
Okay, interesting. Some personal responsibility there. If you're putting it out, you can be responsible for the video. And I think what you're saying is absolutely right. YouTube, all these platforms would let you know, hey, is this what you're trying to actually put out? And if you say yes, then you own whatever comes with it. Nana, I saw your hand up. I would come to you, but I would read a few comments and then we'll get back to you, Nana. Nana, I like your morale. That's what Ndachehne is saying. If Yayawa is saying, it's the actions for her, the way Nana would go about. Nana, I forbid you you can't do this on my show anymore. For those of you listening to the podcast, Nana has a way to speak and then he is flexing his arms while he speaks. Nana will be like, so you're going to the shop, and then he has his arms so tightly flexed. I don't know why Nana is doing this on the show. Nana, next time we're all going to come onto the show with sleeveless tops. But yeah, Nana is the actions. If your wife is dying for the actions, as you're flexing those arms. Ikiala B and Michael joined the conversation late, but hey, they're here. Michael, my bow, greetings. Michael, greetings. I hope you're doing well, and I hope Jamie is doing very well. All right. I think there has to be a balance. There are some settings where recording isn't a sensible act to take. Even in those settings, something might happen that should be captured, sometimes accidentally. That's what Ekia Labi is saying. And then Ekia goes on to say, there are some people whose full-time work is being a content creator, though, who rely on videos and photo content for their pay. That's so true. Like it's their full-time job. She continues to say, where there is privacy concerns, it's polite to check with the people who may have embarrassing moments captured. And if someone asks for something to be taken down, take it down. That's very powerful. She's saying, listen, we're all here talking about whether or not to capture, but for some people, they make a living by recording these videos and putting them out. And she's just saying, listen, talking to each other is a very important thing. Ask the people you're recording, hey, this is what I do. I want you to put you in my YouTube sketch, my Facebook sketch or something. Is it okay? If they give you the thumbs up, you can put it. And if they say, hey, listen, you posted a video a couple of weeks ago and I really don't like it, can you please take it down? You take it down because, hey, again, it's your profession, right? And professions are not perfect. We make mistakes and then we should be ready to own up to it. GH Plus says, in my view, privacy is dead. We are being recorded by someone's phone, car, watch, eyeglasses, or even by CCTVs, which is absolutely true. It really is interesting. Like these days, everywhere you are on the planet, just know you could be captured by something. People have phones, cameras, laptops, even some people have these cameras on their computers that are always going off. They're always recording. And so I think it's showing us more about ourselves as humanity than actually our need for privacy. We do a lot of very not so smart things as humanity, right? It gets captured and sometimes it's funny. I am for all gestures when you speak. But Nana, can you tone down on the gestures? Nana, I'm not the only one with a problem. Because Nana, a lot can be said without these gestures. I mean, again, I'm sorry for those listening. This is why you should tune into the podcast. If you haven't done that yet and you're on here, please just hit the subscribe button. Just leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel out a lot. If you're watching on Facebook, hey, drop a Facebook like. We love those too. Facebook likes are always the best, at least for me. But I know for you, for you, and just for you, I'm going to bring a lot of the Kasa hoodies. You're always going to come onto the show with a Kasa hoodie.
Good.
Those of you who are listening, the Kasa hoodies and the Kasa merch are almost out. I'll leave a description to where you can find all the merch. I'll leave a comment, the link in the description on the audio podcast and on the video podcast. If you're watching and you can see my Kasa podcast hoodie, yes, it's the Kasa merch is out. I wore one last week. I'm wearing one this week. Next week, the crew is all going to be in their Kasa merch. And if you want to get one, I can definitely leave the link in the description and make sure you get yourself one. Cup yourself a Kasa merch. I know everybody is jumping on. Darlene is saying we should leave Nana alone.
Hello.
We should leave Nana alone. Nana can flex all the muscle. Nana, it's too much. It's too much. Darlene, don't you know that he's scaring some of us? Some of us go to the gym and we're trying to get some, and he comes on the show and he's just flexing. We should vote about these gestures. I think we should. So if you're on the live stream, go into the comment section and let us know what you think. Should Nana stop these hand gestures or he should go ahead? And Kia is asking for a vote. So I think in a democratic world, we'll take a vote. So let us know what you think. Should Nana continue wearing these tight-fitting shirts? In the comment section, just leave a comment. I'd like to know what you think. Now we're going to go into another debate. It's very similar to this. We've seen that people make a living from social media. And one of the things they do to make a living is going out doing all these street quizzes, right? Hey, what's the capital of that? What's the past tense of this word? And I'm not gonna lie, some of them are funny. Like this week, I saw one where a young man was asked what he thought about Ghana going to the IMF. And the man responded, "Oh, I thought that World Cup has been moved from Qatar to the IMF. And that's why people have been saying the NDC went for one and the MPP has gone for one. So, it's a good thing." Some of these answers are just funny. And like we said, people make their bread of social media. I would watch that content and laugh. What do you people think? Should we continue having these street quizzes? Or you guys think street quizzes are overrated? Nad, what do you think?
I think street quiz for fun and everything. But before you post it, you have to ask the person concerned. You understand me? Okay. The person sees that you are videoing. You understand me? There's this American rapper. Anytime he raps, he will ask you to give him 3 words and he will rap about it. And later he will tell you he has a YouTube channel. Can he post it? He will ask permission from you. Oh yes, post it. Then you post it. That's the professional way. You understand me? That's the professional way. Ask for the person concerned. You understand me? And that street quiz, yes, it's funny, but at least you have to ask for the person concerned. I know people might say, "Oh, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's just for the street. It's just for." But at least if you respect the person, just ask, and the person will even will to for him to go viral. Oh, try to post it. Then you post it. You understand me? So I think if you ask for the person concerned, meaning you have a respect for the person. You understand me? Just a small respect. You understand me? Yeah.
Okay. I completely agree. Ask for their consent. I would put you to a test very soon. I would ask you a few questions. Now, Chris, what do you think? Should we do that?
Oh yeah, it's so far as we are seeking the consent of those involved. I think it makes sense. And if, as an individual, you do not want to participate in such quizzes, when you see them approaching you, you can just, leave, or you can just tell them you don't. You are not interested in being on that. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you have the right to join or to be in it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nana, before I come on and ask your opinion, people say we should leave you alone, and 2 votes have come in. And if you haven't voted, please let us know what you think. Michael Kwame is saying Nana should continue. We day in back, so plenty people are in support. Kwame is in support. Nana, they are saying flex your muscles as much as you want. It's not anybody's case. If Chris doesn't like it, he should go to the gym and get some. If your boy said, Nana, flex them. If your boy is really enjoying your muscles, Nana, for you. So Nana, what do you think about street quizzes? Should we go up to the street and ask people questions and try and hope they guff and then we get some laughs
Yes.
out of it?
First of all, I was once a volunteer in deaf and dumb camp.
Mhm.
So I try to use hand gestures to support my volunteering education to these kids or youth at the deaf and dumb school. So I'm kind of used by that. So forgive me. Next time I will tie my hand down.
No, for you know. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. You will let you forgive
All
me.
right. Now, the street quiz, right? It's funny. Sometimes we are very judgmental on things that is happening on social media. We have 3 things when it comes to street quizzes. 1, we have something called street education, right? And we have something called street awareness of social problems in the country or in the society. And 3, street socialization. These are the 3 things we might pick from the actions of street quizzes. You know, but my problem is, as Nag said, when the person gets it wrong, not even asking the permission to post the video, but with my good intention, if you can correct the person later after catching the comic part of it, it is good. It's for educational purposes. Maybe you tell the person to spell hippopotamus and he got it wrong. By getting it wrong, it was funny. You've captured that content. You keep it. But make sure that you correct that person to know the correct spelling before he or she goes home. That means you've provided an education on the street.
Okay.
And also we call something street awareness. Something is happening in Accra. Somebody might have no idea about what is happening. Oh, do you know that we are having press? Nana J.A. Kufuor, our former president, used to hold the press. We call like a town hall meeting. All the media people will be there. The community, like opinion people will be there. The president will avail himself for questions. I think Atamils did one. John Mahama, I don't know whether he did it, but Akufo-Addo have not. But J.A. Kufuor started that. He did one in Accra, did one in Kumasi, where individuals will go there, press will also go there. Everybody will ask him questions about what is going on in Ghana, whether positive or negative. He will be responding. Maybe there's somebody busy at the market, do not even know what is happening. So you are creating an awareness. What do you think about what the government is doing right now? What do you think about the program going on right now at National Theatre? What do you think about the Independence Day of Ghana celebration going on? Hey, let's just see, are we celebrating independence? You know, there is a word called walking dead. Some people are dead, but they are walking. You will see them, they are alive, but their spirit is gone. Because of the hardship, the problems, whether from home or personal, they are not even aware of themselves. That's why sometimes you may button your shirt and you may be, you understand?
Ghana is longer than Africa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You will be self-lost. So it creates awareness. You let the people know, you communicate with them, you educate them. Oh, there's something going on. Oh, do you know that VGMA is coming up? Oh, really? When is VGMA? Oh, it's coming on this Saturday. That is awareness. Do you know that Farmers Day is coming? It's approaching. It's awareness. What do you think about the demolition going on in Odododio? What do you think about the demolition going on at the Liberian camp? Hey, so are they scattering the Liberian camp? Where are they going? You are creating an awareness in the public. And we come to street socialization. Some people don't socialize. They have a boring lifestyle. It is not their fault. We have the introvert and the extrovert. Some people keep things to themselves and they die, you understand, within them, in their spirit. But trying to quiz them in public, you are boosting their morale to have confidence in public. You are boosting the morale. You are trying to bring them out to socialize. So I have been seeing 2 or 3 videos that it has repeatedly promoted those people from nowhere. They become hits on the media space. Some people have become popular. Before they were camera shy, but now they have the confidence. Like recently, Mame Face program. There's this guy that he said, like, you know, that Diabo man, right? Now he's even into this short skit. He went to the FM station to do his own program where he was invited, he was accused of something, and he went there to explain himself. But at the end of the day, his explanation term became comic, and they picked that concept, and you know, it spread, like it went viral, and now people thought that he has something good in him. So now they've taken him. Some of the people have employed him. Now he has a manager. He has a camera team, and they are using him for content. That is good. We have Rashida Black Beauty. Rashida Black Beauty was doing his own thing out of broken hearts. You understand? That sponsoring boxers and stuff to a gentleman, and a gentleman disappointed her. She was speaking with passion, right? And later, Rashida Black Beauty, her experience, she became a superstar. When you put that aside, we have this small boy, Kofi TV Muhune Clay. That boy, you know, he was also expressing his anger towards a situation whereby somebody took his food that the grandmother gave him. But the way he was speaking the bono, it was very funny. And now somebody took that boy and made him popular on social media. So it all boils down to how positive would that bring in the society. But my strong point is when they get the quiz wrong, make sure you correct them before they go home.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And I think we all have one other gentleman. I don't know if you guys remember him. I think he was a taxi driver. He was interviewed and then he became this big sensation in Ghana. You know, he had a funny way of
vanishing.
Yes, that guy. You take your money for vanishing. I think Nana, you make some excellent points, and the comment section are just, oh my God, you're just, it's boiling over. Nana the legend. Why am I putting Chris on? Nana on. Nana the legend. Nana with the stories. Go Nana. Nana, they feel you rough. Kwame, I'm not going to read the rest. I don't want my channel to be demonetized. Nana always has a story for his submission. It really gives deeper understanding of his thoughts. I love it. Efia Yeboah was laughing. Translation, Walking Dead. I love this. Nana, whenever you begin to speak, I called you sometime this weekend. I told you I got a lot of comments and feedback from your visit on the show. Nana would make a great teacher. Darlene, I completely agree. Nana would make a great teacher. I would always take his class because whenever Nana starts his submission, I'm like, how is this going to go? And then like halfway through the submission, you're like, yep, I see what he's doing with this. You're amazing. Nana, I'm really enjoying it. I like your submissions. Not Rashida. Yes, the Takrady driver. But Nag, I have something for you here.
Okay.
Nag told us that it is fine so long as we ask for permission to ask people questions. Nag, if you don't mind, we're wrapping up the show now. And if you give me permission, I have a few questions for you.
Okay. No
Does that
problem.
sound fun? This is the
It
Kasa.
sounds good.
It's not a
It
street
sounds
quiz,
good.
Nana. And Nana has warned me. If you get it wrong, it is our duty to.
No, the questions will be ask me and Nana.
Okay.
Ask Nana involved.
Nana, are you also?
Nana
Let me
and
do it this way.
It's on
Nana,
the same
are you
team.
also ready to take the quiz?
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, guys, I'm going to leave a few seconds, right? If you have any questions you want me to ask Nag, you can drop it in the comment section. Just drop a question in there. If a street quiz kind of question, just drop it in there. We're going to ask Nag. But Nag, I have one question for you. Nag, who is the captain of the Ghana Black Stars?
Dede are you?
I need his full name.
Andre Dede are you?
Nag, it's been 24 episodes.
That name is very, very difficult.
Nag,
Andre
I'm
Dede
back
are
with
you?
Android.
Andre Dede are you? Yeah.
Okay, Android, yeah, we hear you. Now, don't worry, I'm not even going to ask you this because I know you know Black Stars captain. Android saying, Nag, it's been 25 episodes. This is what you said at the beginning of the year.
That name, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Nana said we should teach you if you don't get it right. But Nag, the name is Andre.
Andre. Okay,
Andre. Not Android. Andre.
K. It sound K ending.
No, there's no ending. It's just Andre.
Andre.
Andre Dede are you?
Are you? Okay. Andre Dede are you?
Yes, not Android. This Android thing, I don't know. I thought I wasn't going to get you with it, but Nag gave us Android are you again. Nana, I have one for you.
Sure.
Nana, what should people do if they are enjoying the content of the Kasa podcast?
Come again.
What should people do if they're enjoying the content of the Kasa podcast?
They should flow with comments.
Mm-hmm.
That is one.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, they should share.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, they should subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
And press that bell button.
Thank you.
Get
notifications. I love that. That's something I've never said, but Nana is always teaching me. Nana is going to be a great teacher. Listen, I know most of you on here have subscribed. If you haven't done that, please hit that subscribe button. When you do that, hit that bell button so that you get notified every time we drop another video. Nana is going to learn a lot, and if you don't want to miss any of Nana's special content, hit that notification bell so that you get that alert immediately. And leave the like. Nana said hit that like button and share. A lot of people don't share. You watch it, you laugh at the Android are you and everything, and you go home. No, you have to share. You've got to share the content. And do you know something? You can just go on the YouTube page and just share all the videos. All the videos you see. Just share everything. And just share everything. Chris, do you have any questions for people? I should ask you some.
Oh, I just wanted to ask Nag if we've been hearing about IMF in Ghana. I just want to know if he knows the full meaning for IMF.
It is at this point that the show ended. Nag. Over to you.
What I'll do you? And you get matter plus me. Okay. Information, meaning I've combined it.
Okay.
Information foundation. Yeah. For me, I don't know, honestly.
Information Foundation is the new IMF. We're going to set up the Kasa IMF, the Information Foundation. Nana, would you help Nag with the IMF meaning?
Oh, yeah. International Monetary Fund.
Oh, okay.
Nag.
Sorry. Chris, I'm not going to talk to you again.
Chris,
I'm not going to talk to you again.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Now, Chris, we gave you the right to ask street questions. Now you're going to come and ask IMF. Listen to this comment. I really love this Chris comment. This comment. Ekialabi is saying, Chris's voice, Nag's comedy, Nane's arms. Those are the three things that are valuable content on the Kasa podcast. Chris's voice, Nag's comedy, and Nane's arms. But I'm low-key jealous. There's nothing about me that adds value to the show. I'm going to.
No, you are the host. You are the
No,
host. So.
I have a beef to. I have a bone to pick with all of you guys. But that is beautiful. It's true. You guys bring so much to this conversation. Nag, mention 2 countries Ghana will be playing against in the World Cup. That's a good one. Nag, 2 countries that are in our group in the World Cup.
Spain.
Okay, and who else?
Morocco.
Nag, you think Spain
Nag is the real
and
deal.
Morocco are in our World Cup group? Nag, which rock have you been hiding under?
No. like when it comes to sports, count me among with the guests. Like
It's Nag. You have to retract that statement. I on
like,
behalf of
okay,
Nag
okay,
retract
okay,
that
I'll
statement.
retract it. I'll
Yes,
retract it. I'll
it's okay.
retract
I'm not even going to dignify that. But yeah, Nag doesn't know anything about our World Cup group. That's it. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but Nag doesn't know. He thinks we're in groups with Spain and Morocco. Nag, we're in a group with Portugal,
Mhm.
South Korea, and what's the other one?
Uruguay.
I don't know. I have no
Come on.
idea.
Suarez. We've met
Uruguay.
Suarez again.
Uruguay.
Eh?
Uruguay.
Okay. Okay.
Uruguay. Yeah.
Apparently another comment. Information will be as information fun. Guys, we're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up the show very soon. Nana Chubaba. Nana, apparently your IMF people say Chubaba they can't do this. Oh yeah, Darlene, I feel left out. But yeah, I have been left out. Nag, okay. Nag, there's a word on the screen. I want you to pronounce it. Nag, there's a word on the screen. Can you see the word?
No, I can't see it well. My eyes are sorry here.
Nag, look at the comment. I'm leaving it on there for you.
Can I get close to it?
You can get as close to it as you want.
Hallucinating.
There you go. Arabia, Nag did mention your word for you. Smash that like button and push that notification bell and share. Yes, I think we're going to end the show here. It's been a wonderful show. We had a social debate. We did get into a few of the conversation we started last week. We talked about gym etiquette, what is acceptable, when to help, when not to help. We talked about privacy and recording. We live in this world where everybody has their phone up all the time recording stuff. We just went into some of these things, and then we talked about street quizzes. And so if you came to meet the last bit where Nag was doing a little street quiz, because Nag advocated for the utility of street quiz, Nana took us through a lecture on some of the utilities we derive from these quizzes. We get social street information, street awareness, and street socialization. These are wonderful things that these products do deliver, and some of us make money off this. And Nag once again had to take a few quiz questions, which he passed with excellent, distinction. He passed with flying colors. Nag, why are you laughing? I'm not lying.
I passed only one.
Nag can tell on himself. I was actually trying to put a tie on it. Nag doesn't want. Okay. So yeah, that has been our show. This pronunciation tricky. What doesn't feel right? Oh, this pronunciation trickery doesn't feel right. Proper nouns do not have definite pronunciations. Absolutely. GH feel like saying, listen, pronunciation is a matter of choice. You just pronounce it how you feel comfortable with it. I think I share that sentiment. But at the end of the day, he came out with flying colors. Nag passed with flying colors. Nag, I don't care what you said. I am the official here, and I'm saying you passed. You've won. I don't know why Nag doesn't want to win. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. All the people in the chat, we really appreciate you. And thank you for following the podcast, listening to the podcast, subscribing, sharing, and liking. Nana added something today. It's not only good enough to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. It's been amazing. It's been a wonderful show. I've had these amazing gentlemen, Nanofori, Chris, Nag were in the house. We had a great time. I'm sure you enjoyed watching it. Kia Labi brought in a last minute comment. I'm not even going to read it, but wonderful spending time with you guys. Thank you so much. And once again from the tribe, it's
Bye.
Bye.